Take care. All right. What's up?
How you been? How you finding the marshals?
Pretty good. I mean, you know, people are excited. Finally can get investigations kicked off.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's really good to hear. So we've still been working the archivist stuff. Trying to make rounds where we can. Obviously, this is completely separate.
You mind turning the engine off?
Yeah, is that my Brandy?
Yeah.
Brandy. Come out. There you go. This bit's kind of
300.
We would love to work alongside you guys with that investigation if it's the PCSO, the marshals. Obviously, we're aware that we're not going to probably do this on our own. So
okay.
If there's anywhere we can pitch in or share information, we'd love to. That being said, we've got the subpoena of the archivist phone. After looking through it, there's not a crazy amount in there. He didn't actually contact as many people as we expected. One bit that he emphasized multiple times to both Razzle and Junior was the fact he's given a government name out. We looked into that a little bit further, and he specified that that government name had been given to Junior's counterpart, Razzle. We spoke to Razzle. He couldn't recall any names. And then
a government name?
Yeah, government name.
He's very, very adamant that he said it to Rizal and Huntley.
Oh, no,
yeah, but what do you mean, like, gave a government name? Like, what does that mean?
I can read you the exact quote. Stand by. He said, I've provided one of our names on 2 separate occasions to your counterpart and your officers. Seems their attention to detail are quite ... lacking. As your counterpart suggested, everyone is in it for instant gratification. I'm sorry we're not upping. In that bit, he said he gave it to a counterpart, implying Razzle, and officers. In his subpoena that we've got, he's only been in contact with a handful of officers. Obviously myself, Pred, he attempted to call Frost. The phone call never went through. And you. I am more than sure that he never said a name to me. I've spoken to Pred. It wasn't him. And that just leaves you, sir. And that's kind of why we're bringing you here today, to try and see if you know anything on your end. Obviously now you've got the marshal stuff and just trying to get up to speed.
No, I'm not even sure what is the inference that this government name is the person that's leaking it.
No, this government name is part of the Archivists. That's what they're implying. They're implying.
Yeah, like the person who's leaking.
Yeah.
One
of records.
Them. Yeah, one of them.
Obviously, he's not like straight up saying like, "Oh, this is my name," or bringing up the name. I feel like it's like in a conversation, he's brought up something that should lead back to a certain name. I'm assuming, but I mean, I've never had contact with Archivist, so.
Again, the way the Archivist told me who ran my records was obviously through that code 10001, and that led back to Shang. Maybe he, dropped a number somewhere or a lead that could lead to a name, something. I'll be honest, out of all the phone calls he's had with officers, your phone call was by far the longest.
No. I think whatever may have been said would have had to have been someone else. Yeah. I mean, look, at the end of the day, right? I was likely one of the first people that he contacted. That is just something that is going to happen from time to time. I mean, when there are people investigating, it's usually, how do I put this? Some people cause criminals to want to do some more serious shit. Does that make sense? And
I don't get what you're putting down.
once the marshals started getting established, we all started to get a lot of like very interesting investigations popping up.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I told you everything that happened in our last meeting. I am unaware of any names. I mean, from the sound of it, he might be playing with you. I don't particularly imagine there's someone directly in the government doing these things, given what I've observed myself, including but not limited to what happened at BCSO, with the projector and the intercom getting taken over.
Was the phone call you had with them after that? What was that phone call about?
Before
It was
that.
almost a 6-minute conversation.
Which one? I think there was two.
It was. No, you've only had one phone call with him. The others just went to voicemail.
This guy's so dumb that I think he thinks there's more happening here than there really is.
Person, that would probably be off records. It would be.
I believe that was in regards to getting Junior Huntley to, pass the legislation, which he did.
Okay.
Are you planning on charging Shang?
I don't know if we've got enough to prosecute. And I don't think it's the best look with the current.
Have you
court case
interrogated
going
him?
on. Again, I don't think that's the best look with current court case. If they're already pushing a malicious angle,
Should someone else be working Shang?
I would be all for that.
Okay. Well, you got Brandy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can work on that. McAllister was saying that he wanted to subpoena Shang's phone as well, so. It's just that we don't have like enough to get that subpoena in a sense. Like we know.
Wait, hold on. You guys don't have Shang's subpoena yet?
No. We haven't written it up. Yeah.
So we've got all the records between Shang and
Archivists.
It's very blatant that there's contact there. Obviously, the day that I texted the archivist, I was aware that what he did with his MDT, and I was aware it was Shang that 100001 was. There was a phone call from the archivist to Shang a couple of hours later. So it was almost like he made him aware that I was aware. But again, it becomes very complicated with this investigation and the current court case because it directly links. Like the reason he's pulled my record was the time period of the ADMC raid, and it's linked. The way I'm looking at this investigation now is I want to go after the bit he's highlighting. He highlighted it both to Razzle and Junior. There was a name that officers had been made aware of.
Wait, officers or Junior and Roselle?
No, like I said, it was Roselle had been told. We spoke to Roselle. He gave us absolutely nothing. And then it was officers or a officer that had also been made aware. And there's
Of
only
a government name?
No, when we say government name, we mean his real name, like one of the archivists' name, not like someone in a government position, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, that's my bad.
Oh,
He's
okay.
highlighting that
Have you
Roselle,
Yep.
Huntley, and quote-unquote officers have heard this name.
Have heard the name before, or that he stated his name? Because I highly doubt it's the second. I don't think it's reasonable to think that the guy would have said, my name is blah, blah, and someone would not have remembered that.
He said, I provided one of our names on two separate occasions to...
asking... Oh, God, sorry.
To a counterpart and your officers.
And I tried asking Huntley and Roselle if they had any meetings that, like, with someone, like, maybe he's, like, just genuinely meeting them under a different ruse about any government official stuff. They said nothing like raised any red flags.
Yeah.
Nothing to note.
Okay. And again, this text message, just to put emphasis, it says your officers, and that's the junior. The only person that is junior's officers, or at the time was yourself.
You know he's called with unknown numbers as well, right?
I haven't been told that, so
yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's had a lot more communication. Like I said, I believe I've had like 2 conversations with him.
Okay. So all them conversations were around the legislation, or is there anything more?
Did you guys take notes last time
No, I did. I did. We're just because it just doesn't make sense. We're just asking to see if anything raised like a red flag within those conversations.
No.
Like if you could think back, that's all. Just anything out of the blue random he would have said, because it's somewhere within these conversations they've had with people. Again, we don't even know if by officers he means you. We're just asking all the law enforcement that he's contacted through this.
No, if I knew something, I would have mentioned it in our 1-hour conversation the other day. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said at the start of the conversation, we're really wanting to work with you guys. Like, we're not under the illusion we can do this on our own. So, if there's anything you guys have or hear, just let us know. We want.
Yeah. I mean, nothing has developed since our last conversation. Has there been anything that's developed since then? Like, has someone been contacted?
Want to take that, Brandy?
Not that I know of. We just went through all the subpoenas and all that. We're trying to see if we can get I don't know if this is even possible from IT, but both me or McAllister subpoenaed the data logs for the MDT admin account to see if he's marked any other profiles that we don't know of.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of all like a waiting game. And I don't even know if we're going to get those, if IT can get those.
I don't know if that account is, that account might not be what you think it is. It might be like the master account. You know what I mean?
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So, like, I think he hacked like an actual, like the root
Just
admin account.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
don't think that's like his account necessarily.
Yeah, it's what he's using though. Is that what you mean, or?
Yeah. Like, in other words, like it could be used by the actual admin, right?
As well as
exactly.
He's saying the MDT admin is an account login that, it's the admin of the MDT, but also the archivist hacked into that account and is using it to edit the MDT. Is what he's saying.
So as I kind of mentioned last week, y'all's best route is to tackle Shang. I don't foresee a case where you'll be able to get much more until then, or until he acts. This is very much like a long-term thing. In other words, it's like trying to, like when Larry got attacked by Apache helicopters trying to take down the Faceless, right? You're just not gonna, like, if you can't get the information in the first 48 hours, there isn't really much to scrape at. So
Also, I just have a question because I saw on the investigations who and what thing that Bean was listed. Is he a good person to talk to, like from the BCSO about this stuff? I'm not sure if
maybe I don't know if he's looped in, to be honest.
Okay. Is there
yeah.
anyone we should like just try to work with from BCSO? Because I know we only spoke to you. I don't know if you had other people looking into it.
I am uncertain. I mean, Angel maybe, but even Angel was just present the day I received one of the phone calls.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was, I think, like 3 times of communication. The first one was delivering a package. The second was about the Junior Huntley legislation, and then the third was the hey, I can hack your building. And
yeah, what was that? The present that he said he wanted to give you. What was it in the end?
the book.
Was it a book?
Y'all sure you took notes?
No, I did. You never mentioned a
Oh.
book. I
Yeah.
promise you.
Yeah, I said he gave me like a copy of like a snippet of logs that were from Roselle.
And it was, is that the one that was labeled the archives of Michael Roselle or something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What was the context for the picture in the prison? Was there any
breakout?
context? Oh, there was a breakout. Okay, yeah, that's probably later than I was awake. I wasn't aware. Who's it a breakout for?
Edgar?
Huh. That makes a lot more sense. There's also photos of Edgar on the phone.
I think they were just random photographs, I think, just to show presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showing his reach and his capabilities.
This hurts so much, chat. I want to be helpful here, but they gotta tackle
thank you
Shang.
for everything, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate what
Look,
you can-
I want to like re-emphasize this. Y'all need to focus on Shang. I think otherwise, I'm afraid y'all might be very disappointed. But you know, look, Shang is the only realistic angle that you can play at this time. Anything beyond that, it's gonna require them to make more of a move, right? Otherwise,
Okay.
my fear is that you're gonna keep trying to look for something that isn't yet in existence, and then you're gonna burn out.
No, that's fine.
No,
that's
I
fine.
get that. 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll be good. We just want to make sure that we had everything. I know, obviously, you probably switching to the marshals. It's opened up a bunch of information you didn't have before, so or it cut off.
I haven't even looked at any of the reports. Too much happening right now.
Yeah, understandably.
But if there was something, I imagine McAllister would have mentioned it already.
Yeah, he's McAllister's been very open with me. I usually catch him really early on into like late shift 3, and then he goes to bed. So it's always short conversations, but we've both been open with each other about everything.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah. I mean, I'll try to get you guys looped in if something kind of materializes. But
Likewise.
okay.
Thank you,
Easy.
Brian.
Yep.
I appreciate
Anytime.
you as always. Do you mind driving, Brandy?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. Lord have mercy. I mean, it's good that they're interested, but they're sort of like the tough part there is like for some reason they don't want to investigate Shang, which is like the one thing that you can investigate. The rest of it is like, what are you gonna do with that? I mean, hey, maybe they got lucky here, but I don't know what you're gonna find. Well, lack of experience is fine, but it's kind of chat. For me, it becomes very draining when someone's asking for help and you're like, right there, go do that, right there. And it's like, but what about this other thing that isn't going to do anything? I think, unfortunately, I think Miller wants like a name, like wants to go find the guy, which is fine. But I think he wants like a name today, which I don't think he realizes that it's not there yet. It might be. Yeah. And the questions that were being asked were like,